Alright, let's get started.
Ready?
Just having a random stream. Super Monkey Ball Deluxe here.
Ready?
Oh my god, really?
Ready?
Score matters for shit here. Yet I still want to go for the warps to challenge myself, you know?
Ready?
So my history with this game goes, as you may have heard in my Super Monkey Ball 1 video that I did with my friends Austin and Matt, I owned this game for a long time, but it was a PS2 version. And the one that kind of sucks. The one I'm playing right now is the Xbox version, which I actually just bought yesterday. It's been pretty fun. I mean, the reason I don't like the PS2 version is because of the lower frame rate. You saw earlier if, who am I kidding? I'm not talking to anyone. But as shown earlier in the stream, the cutscenes, regardless of which version you play, unless you're playing Super Monkey Ball 2 for the GameCube, no matter the version, the cutscenes are gonna be at 30 FPS. Sad to say. I don't know why they're still 30 FPS in the Xbox version, considering that, you know, the Xbox is more powerful than the GameCube. But maybe they needed to save space, considering this game has like close to 200 levels. Much more than either of the GameCube games. Hence the name Super Monkey Ball Deluxe.
Ready?
Might be working on some solo LPs, or recording stuff in the meantime after I'm done with this stream, because I'm heading out to college soon and I don't want the channel to be devoid of content for 4 or 5 months, you know. I've also got some secret post-commentary stuff planned with Matt and Austin, and that'll show up when it shows up. We're still not exactly clear on how everything's gonna work, but we're gonna figure it out.
Ready?
Now here I'm not actually gonna go for the warp, because I did earlier and honestly it was kind of lucky on my part. Because I'm streaming this right after having beaten the beginner level in the challenge mode. And I was doing great up until Catwalk. Up until that point, I'd only had a couple deaths. But Catwalk made me have to use continue. Because it has really narrow pathways, and it's honestly kind of evil for a mere beginner level. I mean, to be fair, it's the second to last one, but still kind of unforgiving for the easiest difficulty level in the game.
Ready?
Now this is one I actually skipped earlier when I was playing beginner, because I did take a few warps. Unfortunately, Catwalk cannot be skipped. For a moment there, I thought the game froze on me. That would have been bad. I think this may be the highest bitrate I've streamed at. 2 megabytes per second, or megabits. And thus, Dr. Badboon begins his not-so-fruitful quest to take over the world. Fun fact, his speech is actually English, just played backwards. It's like reversed word by word, though, and it's difficult to really decipher his speech without copious amounts of editing. The only, as far as I know, the only words that aren't reversed are the monkeys' names. At least when Dr. Badboon says them. No, it's true for the monkeys as well. Also, FYI, I would be streaming this at 60 FPS, but as I stated in editing my the Shadow the Hedgehog paint through, the AVI to HDMI converter crapped out on me not 2 weeks after showing up. So yeah, 60 FPS streams will not be a thing unless I'm playing on an HD console. Unfortunately, it's not a huge deal, but I prefer, the smoothness of a 60 FPS video feed, if you get what I'm saying. And I'm sure most people do.
Ready?
I hope to maybe get the FrameMeister or the XRGB Mini as a Christmas present later in the year. It'll make 60 FPS streaming again, a possibility and, an option. Well, not really an option, but, I'll bring it back into the fold. As well as upping the quality of my different systems because of the many video inputs it can take. I think it might also act as an HDMI splitter, so I could record PS3 at 1080p 60. I'm not too sure on that one though. Now, because story mode of Super Monkey Ball Deluxe gives me infinite lives, I'm not going to be going for bananas as much as I would in, say, challenge mode, because there's not really a point to score in this. Just kind of getting through the levels. So this is going to be more speedrun like. I may switch to challenge mode later in the stream just for some variety, because there are levels that only appear in challenge mode and levels that only appear in story mode. So, yeah, just variety is the spice of life, and yes, we will be switching it up, like I said. Oh crap, baskets. That was close. But yeah, when I go to challenge mode later, there will be a greater focus on collecting bananas than story mode had. So that's all fine and dandy.
Ready?
Yeah, this one's fun. Fast and fun. Nice. Thought I wasn't gonna make that, but I did.
Ready?
This one's very easy to speedrun. I mean, look at that. I'm already here in less than 10 seconds. Or 10 seconds flat. Bumpy check.
Ready?
Get used to I moaning and whining like that. Especially in the more difficult levels. Oh, come on, get in. There we go. Another reason I prefer the Xbox version to the PS2 version of Deluxe is... Wait. I think I may have beaten the levels in an order I didn't really want to, but... Hey, that's what second playthroughs are for. More on that in a second, but... Yeah, I prefer the Xbox version because of the analog sticks on here. They're a little more similar to how the GameCube control stick was than the PS2 version. Yeah, the PS2 version was just awkward for me to control. This one's a lot easier. But yeah, here's how story mode here differs from Super Monkey Ball 2. In that game, there were 10 levels per world, and you had to beat all 10 to progress. Here, you have to, there are 20 levels per world, and you only have to beat 10 of them. So you're gonna need to play the story twice to get all the story mode levels, which kinda sucks, but then again, it is a little more lenient than the story mode was in Monkey Ball 2. Where if there was a really hard level in a world, you had to play it. Whereas here, if you don't want to play it, you can just skip it as long as you fulfill the requirements with other levels. Dr. Bad Boom in your frog suit. You're not gonna get away. The obvious question is that if these guys can fly, why do they play through the mazes? But it's I don't know. Video game logic. We shouldn't really question it. All right.
Ready? Go!
Oh, Shiza.
Ready? Go!
What? God damn it.
Ready? Go!
I usually don't play this level with the fast forward button. And I tried it those 2 times, as you just saw, and those didn't really end well for me. Hence why I always use the play button. I always used that one when I was younger. And that's a running theme with a lot of these levels.
Ready?
Does this level repulse you in any way? It doesn't repulse me, but you're free to feel what you feel. Just don't take your anger out on me if you disagree.
Ready?
So yeah, obviously a lot of the same levels are used. Are shared in common by story mode and challenge mode, just with different level motifs. Like I remember in challenge mode, this was in the washing machine area that we're going to be seeing in World 7.
Ready?
This one looks hard at a glance, but really, it's not that difficult. You just gotta pick a spot, wait, and then dash in. You just gotta be quick about it, you know? Like if I had been a couple of feet away from that barrier, I would have been pushed off.
Ready?
This one was a particularly annoying level for me in the challenge mode run, but here I breeze through like nothing. That's the advantage of having done that mode before starting the stream, because I know what most of these levels are like. And even then, the ones I haven't played yet in this game are familiar to me from Monkey Ball 2. It's the ones exclusive to Deluxe that my memory's fuzzy on. Shit. I don't know what that happened.
Ready?
I was too focused on my rambling. Narrow Bridge. I remember this one. I think this was where Austin had his first death in our video of Monkey Ball 1. That was a fun video. I'm still disappointed I didn't get the extra levels on that, but what are you gonna do? Monkey Ball 1, in some respects, is harder than 2.
Ready?
Alright, I'm gonna try the fast forward. Just gotta be quick. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that was a bad idea.
Ready?
Oh, ay. We're a little slow towards the end, but that was an alright playthrough of that level.
Ready?
This was the location of the very first warp I took in that video. One of the easiest ones to get by far. In some respects, or no, in a lot of respects, Monkey Ball 1 is the easier of the two games. But also in a lot of respects, such as the master levels, it's the harder one. Ah, crap. My speedrunning failed.
Ready?
That time it worked. Come on. I think that was amusementvision.com in the original. This is supermonkeyball.com here. Yeah. So did... I don't think Amusement Vision developed this game. I can look at the box right now. It's right near me. Oh, I don't see Amusement Vision's logo. So I think this was just made by Sega. It's like I almost made the mistaken assumption that, you know, Microsoft helped develop it, but, you know, no, they're just you know, obviously the owners of the system this was made on, or one of the two, you know. And I don't see Microsoft developing for Monkey Ball. Prepare to suspend your disbelief, or suspension of disbelief, whatever. Just never mind. I'm gonna alter the stream title just a little bit. Okay. Alright. This world has a reputation for being annoying. Sort of. But these levels are certainly the most annoying yet. Like, I don't really like this one. I think I may have made a mistake by not pushing the pause button. At least I think that was a pause button. Even then it only stops that one. Also, sorry, that was my phone. I got a new one recently. It's the Galaxy S8. It's been impressing me so far. Doesn't work with my aux cord. Shit. My bad. As I was saying, it doesn't work with my aux cord for some reason. But my old phone still does, so I don't know what the problem is. Not too long before we start getting into the expert levels of the original Monkey Ball, and you know the one that many a kid has had trouble with, myself included, except in recent years. Jump ramp. Now I may check the rest of these levels just to see if it's here, and if it is, I'll play it. If not, then we'll look out for it next world. Or maybe we won't, we'll just leave knowing it's there. Like, with the satisfaction of knowing, question mark. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, I'm just supposed to go over here. No worries, we're right on track. Houndstooth. Wait, alright. Giant comb. I know that one pretty well. Alright, Houndstooth, Beehive, Choice. Okay, that's from Advanced in the original Super Monkey Ball. I have to be specific with that super because there's also the original Monkey Ball in the arcades. DNA, launchers, randomizer, building, coin slots. Coin slots is annoying. Jumpies, seesaw bridges, stoppers, scrolls, and arthropod. God, I hate arthropod. Everyone hates arthropod. So freaking... You have to have the timing exactly right. I'm glad I'm not playing that one this run. Because I'm going to be doing two... like I said before, I'm doing 2 playthroughs of story mode. I might stream this one and make the other one where I play every level I didn't get to in this run as a solo playthrough on the channel. Yeah, I think I'll do that actually. Meanwhile, let's just go to Giant Comb.
Ready?
It's a rhythm. Oh. Oh. That last one was a little scary. Wait, how was that 419? Huh? Is it because it's like outside or... Eh. I'll be writing down the ones that I don't have after I'm like a little bit through the story mode. But yeah, for now I'm just, you know, playing the ones that come first or higher in the selection. Everything else will be shown off in the actual Let's Play I'll be doing of this. It'll likely be a solo one, because times for me to meet up with Austin and Matt will be more scarce as the year goes on with our college and school priorities.
Ready?
Beehive. This was pretty fun. Oh, I say as I die.
Ready?
I need to edit the fucking... Whoops. After this ends, I'm not going to be recording the playthrough of this game right after. In fact, I don't even know if I'm going to finish the whole game in this stream at this rate with all these deaths. But I'll get as far as I think I can before I need to, like, eat dinner and such. I mean, it's only 6 right now where I am, so... shouldn't be too pressed for time. But as I was saying, as soon as possible, I need to get to editing the rest of the Crash Twinsanity footage we have recorded. Matt has officially left that playthrough. It's just a thing that that Austin and I are doing now. We have everything through the Iceberg Lab recorded. Part 4, which is the next part to be uploaded, is already finished. I just need to upload it.
Ready?
I think parts 5 and 6 won't be too hard to finish. Maybe part 6, I'm not too sure, because we had to break up the recording session. Hold on. What the hell? What the hell? That was not there. That right there was not there in the original in Monkey Ball 1. Or maybe it was and I'm just remembering wrong and just getting to the platform not on time. Or not getting there on time. I'm trying to see if I can do that, because I have done it on the GameCube original, but I need to get used to the Xbox analog stick more before I even begin to attempt it on this version. It's clearly evidenced by what you just saw. That and me just not getting there on time. Dynamic Maze.
Ready?
420. Yeah. Come on. Alright. That took a while. Bull. If this is where I think we're ending, the World 4, then we're ending on a rather easy one. Look at that, not even a challenge. I mean, as you can see, the time limits are lowering to 30 seconds, slowly but surely. And we're not ending on that one, apparently. But yeah, as I was saying, the time limits are lowering to 30 seconds in these levels. which for some of them won't really make much of a difference, but, you know, nonetheless, it makes them harder than the levels preceding them. In addition to the stuff already going on with level architecture. Dr. Bad Boon being a creep. I'm gonna send out a Snapchat that I'm streaming. Maybe someone who's not doing anything right now could watch. Alright. Maybe somebody will see that and, like I said, tune in. Because I still don't have any viewers. I don't think I've had any since the stream started. However long ago. We're almost halfway through story mode. That is awesome. We're moving at a little bit of a faster clip here than we would be in Monkey Ball 2. Despite there being more total levels, 20 per world, you only have to complete 10 to progress. I'm sure if we chose levels like Arthropod, that would extend the playthrough by, you know, a little bit. Maybe more than a little bit, though, knowing how god-awful some of those levels can be. Also, Baby is from the future. They don't really do a good job of explaining that, but he is, and apparently he's traveled back in time, a la John Connor, to make sure I and Mimi wed, because he's their son. Hence why he has a grudge against Dr. Bad Boon. Alright, back into the gameplay. Wormhole. Now, as long as you've got that, as you've got your thumb steady, this one shouldn't be an issue. I can say that for a lot of these levels, but, you know, may as well start now, you know, considering we're getting into much harder territory. This was expert level 1 in Monkey Ball 2. Fitting that it's, you know, World 5's first level as well. I think is in Monkey Ball 2 as well. I'm one of the only 2 people streaming Super Monkey Ball Deluxe right now. It's nice. Hold on, I'm just checking something. Still no viewers. Shame. Bent floor. Now this is more advanced territory. Seems a little more curved here, but maybe I'm just seeing things. Ah, crap. Okay. Again, still getting used to this analog stick when controlling Monkey Ball in particular. I mean, I've gotten used to it for Sonic Heroes and other things. But, you know, it's still taking a little bit of time with Monkey Ball Deluxe, and that's okay.
Ready?
I'm still not fully used to the Dreamcast controller. Particularly its analog stick. I got that goal bop. Austin would be proud. Melting pot. Let's play conveyor first. We're getting into a mix of advanced and expert levels. This was one of the ones we played in our Monkey Ball Shenanigans video, and I almost died. Melting pot. This was one I always used to skip in Monkey Ball 2 because it's kind of annoying. Kind of hit or miss. I would always skip it with the second goal in free fall. Shitola. Crap. Crap. Oh my god. Oh my god. See why I don't like that level? I mean, I don't hate it, but it's I don't really like it. Exam B. We're getting closer.
Ready?
Monkey Ball enthusiasts will know what I'm talking about when I say that. But Exam B isn't too bad. And in all honesty, once you get used to that one level, it's a fun challenge, in a way. At least in my opinion. Mad Shuffle.
Ready?
This one can be a crapshoot. You just gotta watch your timing. Oh shit! You see what I mean about that timing? I really should have moved to the left there, but I didn't. There we go. That's more like it. I really need to stop collecting these bananas. I'm not in challenge mode. I don't need 1-ups to get to the extra levels. If you're curious, extra levels, you get to them by beating all the levels in a particular difficulty without using a continue. In Monkey Ball 1, in that game's case, for beginner and advanced, you had to beat those without losing a life, which is no big deal for beginner, but for advanced, you can cut it awfully close in spots, depending on what warps you take and all. And if you beat expert and expert extra both in that game without using a continue, that would unlock master, which to this day I still have not been able to do. For now, let's just play beat screen.
Ready?
And as my track record with fast forward, wait, this isn't fast forward. Never mind. This is actually play. I was gonna say that looked awfully fast. Is there like a slow button? We'll have the chance to look now. It's not really a slow button. Wow. Falling out of the freaking century.
Ready?
Should have gotten a replay of that. Oh, there's a pause button. I didn't know that. But obviously I should not have paused it there. Crap. Come on. You gotta come onto it with some slight speed. There we go. Last level of the world that we're playing for this file anyway. 8, 9, 10. Yep. Jump double. Another returning level from Monkey Ball 1. Not a very hard one. Oh, I forgot about those bumpers.
Ready?
Oh my god. Next time I get the chance, which will be after beating this level, during the cutscene, I'm going to silence my phone. Because that notification sound is getting a little annoying. Alright, now to do that. Alright, sorry for being silent. Just checking. I was just checking Twitter really quick. A whilst silencing the phone. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a great moment. Only time a world isn't introduced by that little chant they do. Or a chant. Combination. Oh man. Oh man. I remember this one. I remember one of these being literally luck-based. It was the same. It was in the same boiling pot world in Monkey Ball 2. Shit!
Ready?
God. Oh man. Is there like another switch I can push? Yes, there is. My prayers have been answered. Only problem is, I'm a little further away now. Oh, come on!
Ready?
Shit.
Ready?
Come on.
Ready?
Difficulty spike much? There we go. Spiral. This was the one Austin had lots of trouble with. I remember this one. Let's test his theory. Okay.
Ready?
Okay. Oh, that wasn't even...
Ready?
I'm trying to see if I can skip ahead just a little bit.
Ready?
I'll try one more time. Oh, it actually worked. It didn't skip me much further ahead, but a little bit. Ah, scheiße.
Ready?
Now I know I can do it. I'm not gonna pass the chance up. I can also see what he meant about sliding into the goal. Like, right where I just was. From there. Oh, come on!
Ready?
Punch seesaws.
Ready?
I don't remember this one being too bad. I say as I die.
Ready?
Why am I letting this happen? I keep... My eyes darted off the screen to check the streaming window. Shit.
Ready?
There we go. Not worrying about the green goal because, again, this is story mode. It won't make a difference other than a score multiplier.
Ready?
Come on. Opera.
Ready?
You gotta be careful with this one. Don't be too careful, obviously, because you have a time limit, but still, be careful. Especially right here. Moaning monkey! Shit, come on! Stupid goal ball. That thing has been responsible for some very stupid deaths. On and off camera. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my goodness. Monkey moaning. Oh my god. Christ, Christ, Christ. Whew. Spiky. We go from a kinda hard one to a really easy one.
Ready?
Again. Very simple rhythm. Kinda like the comb one from earlier. Comb the desert. There's your Spaceballs joke, Matt, if you ever watch this. We ain't found shit.
Ready?
Such a good movie. Brandished. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ready?
I forgot the strategy to this one. Like, see. Oh my god. I remember just getting lucky with it.
Ready?
I don't know exactly where to stand. Jeez, I missed it by like a couple inches. You see that? You see that shit? If I had been just a little more to the right, I would have beaten it.
Ready?
Only thing is, I can't pinpoint exactly where that was on the freaking circle. There we go. That's a lot better. First replay I've ever saved on this file. There are better places to have a replay, but that was pretty good. Especially considering my previous attempts.
Ready?
Unrest. Shit! Okay. Tears.
Ready?
I remember this one. I don't remember these being tilted. What? Hold on. Oh, that's why, because I was going for the red goal.
Ready?
With my level of dexterity with this, or with my current level of dexterity with this Xbox thumbstick, I don't feel comfortable going for the red goal just yet. Maybe in challenge mode, but then again, maybe not. Besides, the more levels I skip, the less levels will be available for competition mode. Like if I end up doing a video of this with Austin and Matt in the future, which could happen, you never know. You have no idea how hard it was to stay focused during that particular section and go on that rant at the same, not rant, ramble at the same time. We're ending World 6 off how Advanced ends off in Monkey Ball 1, should you not be getting the extra levels. And I beat this level really quick there. I don't know why it's taking me so long this time. Probably because of nervousness with this analog stick.
Ready?
That literally was perfect until that last moment. There we go. That's how you do it. I've been saying there we go a lot this stream. Now, the playthrough on my channel of this, of the levels that I didn't get through, or didn't play during story mode, as well as the challenge mode, and likely the party game stuff, if I do that with Austin and Matt, that will all be 60 frames, because it's video, and as such, I can render it to be 60 through my new editing software. I don't use Movie Maker anymore, because the new laptop I use to record doesn't have a dedicated editing software. I mean, it has the Elgato editing, but that can only do so much. Like, it won't help with resyncing unsynced audio and fixing audio echo, like I have to do with part of our last Twinsanity session. That's annoying when that happens. Like, I remember the first portion of that session, there's like hardly any desync. It's present at the beginning, or not desync, echo. It's present at the beginning, and then as soon as we like start collecting gems and stuff after that first cutscene with Cortex at the Iceberg Lab, it gets back in sync, or at least in sync, so that you wouldn't really notice the echo. But yeah, I really love when a recording comes together like it did that for that first portion without much echo to speak of. Alright, Spiral Bridge.
Ready?
This one is not too bad. Later levels in this world, I remember, being a complete bitch in Monkey Ball 2. So, this one... Yeah, this one is relatively easy, I say as I fall. Better that than a death, though. I don't care about time bonuses here. Jesus, the exact same spot. Okay, I honestly should have been done with that a lot quicker than I was, but hey, I've had worse runs of worse levels. Here it is, Exam C. Very first time attempting this level with an Xbox controller. This level is very, very infamous among Monkey Ball fans. Oh, great start, great start. So yeah, many people consider this to be one of the hardest levels in all of Monkey Ball. And their complaints are not without merit. This level can suck my left nut when it doesn't work with me, or when I'm not feeling on my A game as I am feeling right now. Shit. This is also my first time playing it with an Xbox controller, as opposed to the GameCube controller, where under little pressure I can do that level pretty well. Jeez, and it's only floor 7 in that game. I believe it's floor 6 in this, because here, level 5 in each, crap, I'm losing focus. Level 5 in beginner is not a bonus stage. Holy crap. I can do this. This is also my first time trying to do it with commentary. God damn it.
Ready?
Yeah, this level is already pretty hard on its own. Try doing it in the PS2 version of Deluxe. I could never beat that fucking thing in Deluxe, the PS2 version. Also, something to note, the physics in Deluxe are a little off from Amusement Vision, from the first two games. Maybe it has to do with the fact that Amusement Vision wasn't developing these, or wasn't developing Deluxe. I could be wrong on that. Maybe also the engine was slightly different. This platform feels a little thinner, or those stairs feel a little thinner. That part! Hoo boy, that part. If anything kills me in this level, it's that ramp that we're about to cross. The checkerboard squares, or the time limit. Or if I'm under a lot of pressure, like I was recently in one recent attempt at this level on the GameCube version, just off camera, fuck! My thought process. Fuck. I can't let it distract me from this. It's important. Oh man. Shit. What was I saying? This level requires a lot of focus, if you couldn't already tell. But yeah, on one recent off-camera attempt at this level, I died on that long, winding path that you see there. Now we're good. We just need to... Of course I jinxed it. I jinxed it when I said, we're good. Clearly we're not, clearly we're not. This level is the tits! And not in a good way. This level can be horseshit. I would be through with it by now if we were playing the GameCube version, because I'm used to playing this level with that controller. But the analog stick on the Xbox, as you know, is different. Like, it doesn't have the notches that the GameCube one has.
Ready?
Great controller. Not the best for Monkey Ball. Better than the PS2 controller, I'll say that much. For Monkey Ball in particular. I would much rather play this in 60 frames per second on either this or the GameCube version than the PS2 one, which can just go fuck itself, for lack of a better term.
Ready?
Shit. I really want to beat this level, because if I don't beat it here, then I'm going to have to do it in the video series eventually, which may suck. I mean, I'm doing it there anyway for challenge mode. May as well get the first time I have to do it out of the way. I don't know if I'm going to be doing Ultimate or not. Ultimate is the difficulty level you unlock when you beat Beginner, Advanced, and Expert, all without using the Continue. This does have a Master. I don't know how long it's going to be before I unlock that, though. Okay, I need to focus, so no more talking until I've beaten this level. Ooh. Shit.
Ready?
My God.
Ready?
Oh, I actually have a viewer. Hello there. Huh, you're seeing Exam C right now, one of the worst levels in Monkey Ball history, and I say that having my viewer's gone. Oh well. Shit. Oh my God. I need to be faster with this, otherwise I'm gonna time out. Shit. Man. Truly one of the hardest things to do, especially when you're playing it on a version that you've never played before today, except on a different system, like the inferior version. I'm talking about the PS2 version. Yeah. This level can suck it. On this version in particular. I have mastered it on the original Monkey Ball. But here, it's something else entirely. The physics are not the same from Monkey Ball 1, for starters. And obviously the controller's different. The background's different, but that doesn't really change things. God dang it, it's like I can't keep the analog stick steady. It doesn't have, the Xbox doesn't have the notches that the GameCube controller does. Jeez Louise. Not to mention the camera not staying behind Eye. Really a pain in the butt.
Ready?
The camera in Monkey Ball could be handled a bit better. Just saying. At least I'm getting that banana again every time. Free banana. I do like bananas. They're pretty good. In this game, they're not sponsored by Dole. That's another thing I didn't comment on. They were only sponsored in Monkey Ball 1 and 2. I guess when Amusement Vision left the development of this game, so did the Dole sponsorship. I don't know if those were like in concurrence with each other or not, but you know. With one thing that left, another bit the dust as well. As bad as this level is, though, there are far worse. I'm glad I'm not playing Master right now. Not as freshly introduced to this version of Deluxe as I am. I can say that right there, my last death. That was a new record in getting far in this level. If it gets to like... It's 6:44 right now where I am. If it gets to like 6:48, 50, and I'm still not past this level, I'm going to save it for the video series I'm doing on my YouTube channel, where I'll be going through not only challenge mode, but also story mode again, but with all the levels I skipped. Maybe I'll just be doing story mode. I don't know if challenge mode will be worth it, because there will be a lot of repeat content. Maybe I can start recording when I reach the extra levels, because I think all of those are exclusive to challenge mode, if I remember correctly. I know they are in Monkey Ball 2, with the exception of maybe beginner extra. I only recently got to advanced extra in that game, and boy, that's a step up from what you see earlier on, with the exception of maybe Arthropod and a few others. The Whale Island can suck. The Whale World can suck it. God damn. Does the chat say anything? Oh, no. Oh. Hello, Esteban7304. Nice to see you on this fine Thursday night. Okay, never mind. He left. Oh, wait. Or is he back? I don't know. Oh, man.
Ready?
Can't let the pressure get to you. It's what'll destroy you in this stage. I didn't even try that time.
Ready?
Alright, it's 6:46. If I'm still in this level in like 4 minutes, then fuck that, I'm moving on. What the hell?
Ready?
Oh my god. Jesus. Oh my...
Ready?
I think acceleration might be a little different too. Going back to the whole physics thing earlier. At least I have 60 FPS, which is what I'm used to playing this level in. Will I ever quit the PS2 Deluxe bashing? Oh, how I wish I could just skip to that platform and call it a day with this frickin' level. Man, oh man. Fuck.
Ready?
Jesus, I overshot it that time.
Ready?
Man. Hold on. Says I have one viewer. Hello. Playing Monkey Ball, or Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. Xbox version. Just far superior to the other version out there, PS2. I thought this level would be better for me in this version as opposed to that other version. Clearly I was a little wrong. Or no, more than a little wrong. Very, very wrong. Oh man, if this were a video, I'd be doing a ton of editing on this level. Alright, just take this slow. My god.
Ready?
The damn physics and the engine in this game are off from Monkey Ball 1 and 2.
Ready?
Alright, it's 650. If I fail this time, I'll give it one more shot. If not, then, well, I'm editing past this level in my eventual video series of this game, in which I will be going through story mode again, as I have done in this whole stream, but playing the levels that I didn't play the first time around, because every world, I'll explain it when I get to the goal. Jeez, the time limit is getting to me. last attempt. And then I'm skipping this level. Fuck it. One more.
Ready?
Yeah, I may or may not be doing challenge mode in that video series as well. It's gonna have a lot of repeat content. Oh, wait. Stage select. Alright. Wavy option. Far easier.
Ready?
Far easier. My god. Some people say Monkey Ball 1 is harder than Monkey Ball 2. I get their arguments. I really do. With levels like Exam C, and the fact that you start out with 3 lives always in that game, as opposed to Monkey Ball 2 and Deluxe, where you can earn more lives to start out with. Yeah. Skeleton. I remember this came right after Exam C in the original Monkey Ball. And like beginner floor 6 in that game, this is very easy to speedrun when you're not being a fast doofus like I just was.
Ready?
Man, I need to focus.
Ready?
Stop peering at the friggin' stream window and shit. Work with me, camera. Work with me, camera. Work with me, camera. Of course, you didn't work with me. Jesus Christ. I wasn't going fast enough that time.
Ready?
Opposite problem. If you want Deluxe, it goes for pretty cheap these days. I got this version for $19 at FX Game Exchange. That's a really good place. They stream Smash tournaments weekly. If you're in the Plano area, you should check them out. Oh my god, I had no clue what to do there, and I wasn't even all the way focused. Shit. There we go. Part of me wants to attempt Exam C again. Oh, man. Tracks. Tracks. This is an easy level in Monkey Ball 1, but knowing this game's track record, it will likely be harder. Case in point.
Ready?
I'm not used to the Xbox controller and controlling Monkey Ball with it. Better than the PS2, no doubt. Still not as good as a good old-fashioned GameCube, though. I wish Deluxe were released for the GameCube. That way, I wouldn't have to deal with this bullshit.
Ready?
Could have the best of this world, along with the best of the GameCube world, and have a controller that is reliable for Monkey Ball.
Ready?
No!
Ready?
God, do I have to skip this level too? Will I have to? Just keeping my eye on the track. My eyes on the metaphorical prize. Shit.
Ready?
I may beat this world and call it a night for the stream.
Ready?
That video series may be post-com. Just saying. Oh my goodness.
Ready?
Goodness gracious. Maybe. No!
Ready?
No! Right as I got to the straight. No! I was super into that, and then that happened.
Ready?
Pardon me if I'm silent. I'm trying to focus. I mean, if this, the easier the level, the more I can bring up Monkey Ball related tangents. I would be through this level by now if I were playing the GameCube version of Monkey Ball 1. But this is Monkey Ball Deluxe, and the levels may be identical, mostly, but the physics and engine sure as hell aren't. God.
Ready?
Second time I've messed up near the end of this level, and now it's getting to me. But I can't let it get to me. I'm just gonna creep down to Pumpkin Hill and Ghost to find my lost piece. My God. And speed up on the straights and walk the corners. Very slowly. Oh, God. When I'm truly focused in Monkey Ball, I can do some pretty goddamn amazing stuff. Even with, relatively different controls and physics. I mean, the controls for this have always been the same. Just use the analog stick to move. Maybe push the A button if you want a wider map. That's about it. It's just the physics in this. And the fact that I'm not using the analog stick that I'm quite used to. Which is the GameCube one. And the camera can be a bitch. And is one a lot of the time. I see that timer ticking down. Fuck! See, I'm scared to go faster in this, like I usually do in the GameCube version, because I'm not used to this analog stick. Shit's kinda alien to me. I mean, I've used it really well in other games, like Sonic Heroes, for example. Or Jet Set Radio Future. It's just for Monkey Ball in particular. For whatever reason. Maybe it's because it doesn't have the notches. I'm not feeling it quite as much. Aye. Yes, that's the monkey's name. Why do you ask? Man. I have more time coming in than I did before, so that's good. I don't know why I ended that like a question. Because it clearly is no question that, you know, coming here with more time is a good thing. No! Fuck! God. I let that timer stress me out too much. Way too damn much. It's like I'm playing this level again for the first time. It's like I'm a kid again. Like, learning this level. Even though I really didn't learn it until I was a teenager, but still. You know, it's like I'm playing this level again for the first time. I am really good at this level. In the GameCube version, as I've said. But here, it's almost alien to me. Because this is a new control scheme that I've never controlled Monkey Ball with before. Or not control scheme, but just rather controller. God damn.
Ready?
My God. That may be the dumbest one yet. I didn't even...
Ready?
Let's make this the one. Let's make this the one. I say let's make this the one, and I make it the death. Go figure.
Ready?
I really wish there were like a true way to control the camera and make it move to your choosing. Like, because when it's not behind eye, to quote Undertale, you're gonna have a bad time. I've never played Undertale, I know that quote, and I've been spoiled about the endings. Thanks to a reviewer too. I'm still not sure to this day if it's worth it to play that game. I have Steam money that I still need to redeem. So maybe in the future, but I don't know.
Ready?
I've spent over 20 minutes in this stream on this one level, haven't I? I bet I'm not far off on that estimate. No.
Ready? Ready?
Damn.
Ready?
The same level of pressure that I exert on this Xbox controller's analog stick produces a different speed than the same speed, or than the same pressure I would apply to the GameCube control stick. Also, it is official, after I beat World 7, I'm calling the stream off for tonight. I'll probably get back to streaming Super Monkey Ball Deluxe sometime tomorrow. What? First time that's happened this stream. On this level, anyway. Overshooting that platform, which usually never happens to me. I'm letting the pressure get to me. Like I said I wouldn't. Oh my god. Oh. Shiza. Okay. About the same amount of time as before. Don't be too fast. Don't be too fast.
Hurry up! 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sweet, sweet release. God damn it. God. Finally. Alright, time for Domino.
Ready?
I believe I'm racing them. I think. Am I? Yeah. The difference in difficulty between that and the last level was like night and day. It's like, I guarantee you all, like, the rest of the levels I play before I end the stream will all be easier than Exam C. I say as I fail.
Ready?
I do remember this one. Vaguely. Again, I could give a shit about the time bonus because this is story mode after all. There's a more speedrunning focus for me here. Not so much like a score attack. Just 2 levels left before we end the stream. I remember Sieve being kind of difficult. But it's not Exam C difficult. I say as I fall off the edge like a dope. Oh man. Oh! I saw that one coming.
Ready?
As long as I stay in the center, nothing can go wrong. Shit. Okay. I was like seconds away from failing that whole thing. Alright. Last level, and then we'll call it a stream.
Ready?
As hard as Exam C was, this stream, at least I had infinite lives. I'm not looking forward to doing it in challenge mode, especially with how little lives I currently have on the file. Which will make getting Expert Extra a bitch for quite some time, I imagine. Unless I unlocked lives through playing story mode, which hopefully I did. That'll help with unlocking beginner extra as well, which I failed in unlocking earlier off camera. Okay. Final cutscene of the night. We've got 3 worlds left. I will finish those on stream tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow morning, afternoon, I'm not too sure, obviously. I'm gonna go ahead and delete the Snapchat story thing I have because I don't want to mislead people. Like, if people see my streaming thing and they go to my channel and see I'm no longer live, well, I don't want to, tease them like that. So I and the others are finally turned back to normal. I say finally because it took me like 20-25 minutes to beat Exam C. I won't know till I look back at playback. At least I only have to do that level one more time on this version. I'll probably never touch it again after that. I'll play the GameCube one for fun, but not this one. Jesus Christ. Like, you saw what I went through. We have to leave it on such a climactic moment. It's upsetting, but, I gotta eat, I gotta edit Crash to Insanity videos. Yeah. Maybe start recording a little bit for this, for the Super Monkey Ball Deluxe video series, where, like I said before, I'll go through and play through the levels that I skipped. So in that way, it'll be kind of a fresh experience. As with most of these cartoon things, they obviously have one robot facing the wrong direction for comedic effect. If only we actually got to fight these things. Instead, we just play more levels. I wonder how those boss fights would work, though. Assuming they were boss fights. Banana Blitz, Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, would give us a taste of what boss fights would be like in this series, and to be frank, they don't really... they're not good, that's what I'm saying. Also, they gave the monkeys a jump feature in that. Look at that difficulty, 9 out of 10 bananas. Well, we'll be seeing that next time. You got your more monkeys, do your best to get even more. Movie Prologue is now available. Movie Scene 1 is now available. Movie Scene 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. We're going to call that a streaming session. Alright. Let's check how many monkeys we have. All that trouble and we got only one more monkey. Are you freaking serious? You start out with 3, and as you fulfill certain conditions, quote unquote, you earn more monkeys to start out with in challenge mode. That'll help with getting you to the higher levels in each difficulty, as well as getting to the extra levels and unlocking Master and Ultimate. I don't know how you unlock Staff Roll Game 2. Maybe it's an alternate thing in challenge mode. Maybe you get it by beating story mode. I honestly never unlocked it in my PS2 Deluxe copy, which I no longer own, by the way. So yeah. At least I think I no longer own it. Yeah. So yeah. This has been the Super Monkey Ball Deluxe chill stream. And we'll see you tomorrow sometime when we finish up story mode.